Okay, so I thoroughly enjoyed being in the marching band when I was in high school, so I'm going to enjoy chatting with our next guest because the Blue Ridge Festival of Bands is coming up this weekend, and let me tell you, that is some serious competition coming up. Here to talk more about the festival is Matthew Farley. You are brand new to Brookville High School as band director.
Yes, this is my first year. Really excited to be with the group.
I'm sure there's a lot of people excited. We're happy to have you on the show, by the way, but I'm sure a lot of people are excited to have you, as a first year. That's got to be, what kind of challenges have you dealt with on this first year?
Well, it's been great working with the kids. They've been really perceptive to change, and they've been willing to do everything that me and my staff have asked them to do. And I went to high school at Brookville, so it's really good to be coming home.
There you go. Well, that makes the biggest difference. So not only are you starting as your first, season, I guess, if you will, with the school, but now you're also handed the Blue Ridge Festival of Bands competition that's coming up this weekend. Talk about the competition itself.
Well, the competition itself it's the second year that I know of. It took a little hiatus, but it's back. They did it last year. This is our second year. As a former band director at another school, I went to this competition last year and had a great time. So we're hoping to continue the excellence in the competition, continue to take care of the crowds and take care of the bands and make sure everyone has a good time.
Well, we were talking earlier because when I was in high school, we had a really great band director, and it was a show. It wasn't just out there marching. It was truly a show. Maybe how are things different these days than they were, say, 20, 30, 40 years ago?
Well, 20, 30, 40 years ago, it was very regimented. Now it's almost supposed to be a play on the field. There's supposed to be lots of theatrics, and we're asking the students to do a lot more than they used to 20 years ago. We're having to teach wind players how to dance and how to move their bodies and teach 8th grade students. Yeah. We're trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to teach them how to do everything all at once so that they can convey a message to crowds.
Because it's not, a lot of people think that it's just, you're just marching. You're just sort of walking along, lifting your knees and all that good stuff, but it's really for the serious bands out there that compete. It's a very serious, something to do, and there's a lot more than just marching in place.
Right.
At least it was when I was in school.
And the best bands out there will convey the message. They'll convey a story to anyone that we can all understand. And that's what we're trying to do, is teach kids how to be uniform and how to convey a message to an audience that they can enjoy.
And of course, win the trophy. And trophies. Well, I mean, I know that's not why you're doing it, but if you get all that together, then you can really go home with some good.
Like I tell the kids, if you're a superior product and you strive for excellence, everything else takes care of itself. I like to think of marching band competition like golf. You're always playing against yourself first.
Good point. Good point. Well, then the one thing I wanted, because you're saying, so the event, the graphic is coming up here in just a second, but there is admission, and it's $5. Go ahead and tell me about that real quick.
$5 admission. You can buy your tickets beforehand at any Lynchburg music store.
Okay.
Or you can just come to the gate and we'll take care of you there.
Usually most people just buy a ticket at the gate, right?
Most people buy a ticket at the gate.
And that will benefit the band boosters at Brookville High School.
All of it goes to the band boosters, and their purpose and goal is to support the students of the band program, both high school and middle school.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. And again, the Blue Ridge Festival of Bands is this Saturday, 1 to 7 p.m. at Brookville High School. You can go, for more information, you can go to brookvillebands.org.